Hello everyone, this is how me and my friend spent 8 years making one of the best Minecraft horror maps out there. Welcome to Fade's Mansion. But to understand how we got here, first we need to take it back to 2015.
Oh man, this is taking forever.
Hey Ruby, what are you doing here?
I'm just working on my own little horror map here. Kind of looks like the backrooms, don't you think?
Oh, come on bro, we could do so much better than this. How about we make our own horror map?
Why not?
First, we had to make the world, which would be the theme of the whole map. So of course we went with the super flat world, the heart of every Minecraft diamond house. Next, we had to decide on the theme of the map. So of course, we went with the scary dark forest with a house in the middle of nowhere. Because is it even a horror game if this isn't the plot? No. After we finished designing the starting room of the map, we then moved on to the hardest part, making actually good gameplay. Because how many horror maps have we already seen that have incredibly good textures and cool design, but they either have bare bones generic gameplay or it's just some retextured zombie chasing you around? Because let's be honest, this is straight garbage. So we will be doing a more automated system where the characters use actual AI and utilize that to know where you are at all times. Yo! We ended up settling on a survival type horror game where you and your friend are trapped from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. in an office. I know, extremely original concept. And of course, it'll only be multiplayer, since who really wants to play a horror map without their friend? Now we have to figure out how we are going to get the characters to actually move and function, and of course the doors to actually open and close. In Minecraft, we have a few possible ways of achieving this. We could use basic redstone on this, but redstone leaves a lot of ugly messes and has a lot of limitations on what you can and can't do. So redstone is out of the equation. Now, we could use mods or plugins to code the functionality, but this would lead to a lot of overcomplicated setup. So instead, we're going to go with our last option, command blocks. With command blocks, we can do many of the things that regular redstone lacks. And of course, it would look very smooth and the map would just be a simple download because it would all be vanilla. I myself am familiar with command blocks already, as I made a few projects as a kid. However, Rubexo has never touched a command block, and let's just say, logic is not his strong point.
Let's go.
How do you spell Wednesday? Wednesday. I don't know how to spell it. How do you spell it?
How did I face to the ground? Bro, he's not
Yeah.
How?
Wend. W-E-N-D.
It's you're just giving him a loan. How would you make money for giving him a loan?
Wednesday. Do you know how to spell it?
Could get fucking good views.
Watch the f***ing video, man.
Probably most of the years spent making this map was actually teaching him command blocks, and of course messing with him.
Can you please fix my head at the start? Where'd you put it, bro? Where'd you put it? I actually spent like an hour looking for it.
For the first night, we went with, of course, the classic creepy dim lit office that has two large gates.
Wow.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Isn't this just a copy of FNAF 1? But no, I can assure you it isn't, because we also added a vent on the roof. Now it's time for the characters and cameras. Rubexo built almost all of the camera rooms by himself, and honestly for some of them, I don't even know what they were supposed to be. Like for example, filter room. What even is a filter room? And why is it in a mansion? But the other rooms are pretty cool. We got the hallway, and we got the library, and we got the other hallway, and we got the other hallway, and finally we got the other
What?
all where the scary characters will walk around, getting slowly closer to the office. For the cameras, we decided to add a lighting system where you can only turn on the camera light for a few seconds, and then you have to wait for a few second cooldown before you can turn them back on again. This idea seemed cool at the start, but honestly I think we could have done something much better. But it's fine, it works, and it's pretty good actually. We called the map Fade's Mansion, so it wouldn't make sense if Fade wasn't there. So we decided that Fade will be in every night along with other characters, but Fade will be universal in all of them. Fade will start the night very far away from the office, and he'll slowly make his way through the cameras towards the office, and eventually, if the gate isn't shut, he'll charge in and he'll kill you. If the gate isn't shut, of course. He will also turn off the power when he's in the office, and you can stall him momentarily on the cameras by turning the light on. Next is Rubexo's first character, Scratch. Scratch will walk around the cameras and randomly stare at them, and eventually of course he will attack the office, but once again he'll kill you if the gate isn't shut. We added a single camera tablet in the office, meaning that only one player can view the cameras at a time. We also added a cool villager we called Cam Guy, which replaces your friend when he is in the cameras, so you never get lonely in the office. We also gave him a cool backstory where he descends from a long lineage of central bankers called the Rothschild. For the next characters, we wanted to make them more oriented around the player in the office and off the cameras. So while one player is in the cameras, the other player has to focus on the other characters in the office. The first is Breather. He is a creepy long creature that slithers through the vents, and his face kinda looks like the Reaper from Subnautica. He'll make different movements in the vents randomly throughout the night, getting closer and closer to the office. When he makes 3 movements, you only have a few seconds to run up and stare up at the vent. Why? Because Breather is shy and he won't kill you if you make direct eye contact. Don't ask me why, we just had balancing issues with the night and decided that Breather was shy, it would fix everything. As for the other guy, Coffee will randomly start creating a portal in the office and start crawling through. When he opens his portal, 3 lost souls will hide around the office, and you have to collect them before Coffee finishes crawling through his portal. If you don't get them in time, Coffee will grab you and just drop you. Yeah, we decided all the characters don't need to kill you. This one can just be a nuisance, give you blindness, and turn off the power for a bit. Of course, this is very bad if you're trying to stare at Breather. We of course then added a bunch of secrets and Easter eggs, but I'm not going to tell you about them since they are Easter eggs. Now, on to night 2. In every FNAF-like game, the idea is where every night just escalates in difficulty and, well, maybe a new character is introduced to make it a little bit harder. Well, that gets boring quick, doesn't it? So we decided that every single night is going to have a brand new experience in a brand new room. That means for night 2, you are going to the bedroom. Night 2 brings new characters and brand new rooms. Here there is only one door, but also a closet and a window.
Nice.
The cameras no longer have lights and now have activatable systems. Fade in Night 2 works sort of like Foxy. You'll peek at the camera and randomly sprint towards the bedroom where you have to hold the door shut and wait for him to leave. If you don't, then he will grab you.
Oh my god, dude, are you kidding me?
But if you're quick enough and you activate the fireplace through the camera, that will chase him away from the bedroom since he is afraid of light. A scary guy named Sleepy will slumber in the closet and you have to listen quietly next to the door to hear his snoring. If you don't hear snoring, then you better hop quickly in the bed with your friend or else he will grab you. There is a growing snowstorm outside, and eventually Freezer will grow big enough where he'll blow open the window, and if you don't shut the window in time, then he will grab you.
How, dude? I literally shut the window!
And finally, Knock Knock will walk around and buff the other characters, making the night much harder. And he himself will randomly attack the bedroom doors, where if you aren't holding them shut, he will also grab you. This night was actually way too difficult originally, and we ended up nerfing it because everybody who playtested it couldn't actually beat it, even when we explained it to them. But even after our nerfs, it is still one of the hardest nights in the entire game.
And for me, this night was my absolute favorite.
Wow, we're already done night 2, and we only have 4 more nights to go. If only this didn't take 3 years. Yes, it took us 3 years to make the first 2 nights, and then we took a couple years off. But we did eventually come back and make the rest of the nights. Now, on to night 3, the kitchen. For some reason, we thought it'd be cool to copy my house's kitchen design, but the only problem is that I live in a small house, and we're trying to build a mansion. But we didn't see the problem at the time. Oh well, it is what it is. Anyways, night 3 has Fade hidden in the cameras. He is only visible for a few seconds when he moves. Works sort of like FNAF 3 Springtrap. But wow, this becomes such a pain when you lose track of him. For some reason, we thought it'd be just a cool idea, make it a 25% chance of it just not working on him, and this made it way harder than it needed to be.
They're good. Oh, they're headed.
So yo,
It's coming.
there's 2 fades. Alright, it's a one-time bug, yo. It won't happen again. Don't worry.
Oh, come on, Banana. What are you doing?
Next, we made a door to the garage from the kitchen. We gave it a cool custom texture with the top part being a chain link design which you can easily see through. In the garage, we added a scary guy called Rot. We gave him lots of relevance in the game as his custom head looked awesome. We made him slowly move in the garage when the light is off, and when he reaches the door, a player needs to hold the door shut to keep him from grabbing you. He also has really cool animations when you just look at him. Check these out. Next, we added a patio door that also has a backlight so you can see into the cold, dark, stormy forest. Here in the backyard, we wonder what creature would best fit a cold, dark, stormy forest in the middle of winter. Well, of course, a living snowman. And you guessed it, we named him Frosty. I swear, we named all of these characters when we were in junior high, and the names just kind of stuck. So Frosty will slowly approach the house from the woods as the temperature inside drops. Yes, we had a temperature meter above your hotbar, and of course a furnace that you can turn on and off from this thermostat, which is this stone button, which we just got lazy and never textured. The colder the temperature gets, the faster Frosty will approach. And when he attacks the door, well, snow melts at 0 degrees, so he'll just run away if it's too warm inside. Otherwise, well, he will grab you.
Look out! I'm coming!
Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, why not just leave the furnace on and never let him get inside? Well, that's where Scratch comes in. Again. But this time, for some reason, he only attacks when it gets too hot. And when you turn off the furnace, it has a very long cooldown. Wow! Because of balancing and stuff. And, well, furnaces basically do that in real life, so it works. And that basically wraps up night 3. On to the next night. Night 4, the basement cellar. You probably already saw this coming, but there's a scary basement in every horror game, so of course we had to add one. For night 4, we wanted something more unique, a versatile type of gameplay, because the players will get bored if they are trapped in a room every night. It would get too repetitive. So we made night 4 a free roam night where you can actually leave the cellar and walk through the cold, scary, dark basement.
Nice.
Came up with this cool idea to block the visibility between rooms with this black wool. Since regular Minecraft wool has this grainy white texture, we retextured it to make it pitch black, and this looked really good. When you walk up to the wool, it will teleport you to the room and give you blindness, and this turned out really well. We added a light button again to the camera, but this time it's different. It's a static light which you can switch from one room to another, allowing you and your friend to travel the basement safely. Why would it not be safe, you ask? Well, of course, because Fade is back. And he will roam the rooms where the lights are off, killing anybody who wanders into the same room as him. So make sure your friend keeps the light on you or else this happens. Next, we brought back Breather.
Hello?
That's right, we brought him back from night 1. He's also my favorite character. So inside the cellar, we added 2 different camera systems. One is the regular cameras you're already familiar with the light control, and the other one is for the system vents. We used this cool head texture we found online. There's 3 different vents in the cellar, one on your left side,
Oh, okay.
and there's another one on the ceiling,
Yeah.
and last but not least, there is also one more on the back right side of the cellar.
Pipe down.
Breather will pick a vent, and he'll break the bars getting closer and closer to the cellar. The vent systems allow you to seal one vent at a time, so if you see Breather, make sure you seal the vent he is in, or else he will grab you. You can also once again stop him by looking in the vent he peeks through, but this is not recommended as it may take him a while to go away. Next, we have Ba. Don't ask me, I didn't name him, Rubexo did.
That's my guy.
Ba works similar to Foxy from FNAF 1. He sits in a cage far away from the cellar and will randomly start moving and break his way out of his cage. When he does this, he will charge straight to the cellar, and if you don't shut the gate in time, he will kill you. The gate is faulty and will only shut for about 20 seconds, so make sure you time it right.
Oh no!
The knight starts with Ba's cage fully intact, but once he attacks, he'll break his cage and it will remain open, allowing him to attack much quicker. The only way to repair it is to physically go to the basement entrance and manually repair it. Although beware, because if you don't do it quick enough, he may attack you. Next is Boiler. So Boiler has this cool concept where he is the living snow pile from Night 2, but he melted into the mansion through the ventilation system to grab you. Boiler will only be visible as leaking water from the ceiling vents. Each room corresponds to a different vent, and the only way to stop him is by sealing shut the correct vent. Finally, last but not least, is Zap.
Who's that Pokemon?
Zap sits motionless in the breaker room, and he will only move when the light is not off. He will get closer to the breakers and eventually break them. There are 3 different breakers, one for the cameras, one for the gates, and one for the vents. You can repair the breakers manually by just going into the breaker room and clicking on them. Although, this is easier said than done.
Alright, I'm gonna fix it.
Alright, let me check for Boiler.
Wait, yo, why'd
Oh,
you
shit.
turn the light off?
Oh,
Oh shoot, yo, the camera broke. I'm gonna go fix it real quick.
okay.
Oh wait, no, Freddy did, got me.
No, I'm wrong.
We also had a brand new mechanic in Night 4 where if one of you die early, your friend can try to survive on by himself. Since you will often split up with your friend in the basement, this will happen a lot. And it is almost impossible to survive on your own, but it's still very fun to try. Night 4 was looking really good at this point, although it was missing something. Ambient noises. We added ambient noises not just to Night 4, but also to every other night. And just listen to how good these sound. This basically wraps up Night 4. This is honestly my favorite night, and it's probably the most difficult. I highly recommend you check this night out, as this one took us probably the most time to finish. Anyways, on to Night 5. The Attic.
Oh no!
In this night, we added almost all the characters from all the nights for a total of 9 different characters, and it becomes absolute chaos. This night, however, can be extremely challenging and may take you hours to complete. Night 5 also has the feature where if you die early, your friend can continue on solo.
Thank you.
And of course, it wouldn't be a FNAF-like game if there's no Night 6.
Oh wait, Zach, Frosty's here. What the fuck?
To get to Night 6, you need to find the different treasures in each of the nights following the clues to truly beat and escape Fade's mansion. Only in the first night, you will get a clue at the very beginning for free to introduce and make you aware of the treasures in Fade's mansion. Like, it's actually crazy how many different secrets we put into a Minecraft horror map. Like, there's probably more secrets in this than in most AAA games. Some of these secrets even have entire cutscenes and introduce new characters that change a night's fundamental gameplay. Some of these secrets can make the night much more challenging than normal, and some may even make it impossible to beat. There's a big secret in each night, and I challenge you guys to find them all. But enough about the secrets, because that ruins the whole point of them. They're meant to be secret. It's a lot more fun to see you guys try and find these and discover them yourself. And we have a Discord you can join if you get really stuck and need some help. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video about me and my friend Rubexo's Minecraft horror map, which took over 8 years to finish. I'm not joking, we started this in 2015. I highly encourage you to go and check it out and play it with your friends. It is fully vanilla, so all you will need to get started is the resource pack and the map download link, which will both be in the description. You can easily play it by creating your own Minecraft server on your own PC for free for your friends to join. It only took me like 5 minutes to set one up, so you can do it too. If you enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing, as it would mean a lot to us, and this will help us keep making good content for you guys. I have many bigger projects planned for the future. I can't wait to show them to you. Take care.
Also, check out our merch if you want to get shredded like David Goggins. Link will not be in the description.